What is up, guys? I'm back. That's right, back here in my Lego town, all ready for another movie review. And in this review, we're going to be talking about Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is the 9th and final film in the Skywalker Saga, so let's get to the review. So one of the positives about this film is that we finally get to see our main characters go on an adventure all together, which I really enjoyed because we get to explore all of the characters' relationships with each other, deep into Rey and Finn's relationship, Poe and Finn's relationship, and Rey and Poe's relationship. Another positive about this is that they give C-3PO a larger role than the past few Star Wars movies, and C-3PO hasn't had a large role in a while. And as a Star Wars fan, I really love spending time with C-3PO. But what I really liked about this is that this movie gave C-3PO the largest arc for his character that he's had in any other Star Wars film. Another positive about this adventure is that we meet these new characters that are fun additions to the franchise, and we also learn about Poe's backstory on what he did before the Resistance, and we also get a better idea on what was going on with Finn, or some more context for his character in his transformation from a stormtrooper to a Resistance soldier. The final positive thing I want to bring up the final positive thing I want to bring up is the inclusion of General Leia, or Princess Leia, in The Rise of Skywalker, and I have to admit, she was in a lot of the film than I thought she would. Leia ties into the plot more heavily and interacts with characters in a much deeper level I thought would be possible. There are a couple of times where their trickery showed, but overall they found a way to fit her into the plot in a way that made sense, where the characters were at and what could play inside of the story that they were telling. Overall, this is a good Star Wars movie with jam-packed action, planet hopping, lightsaber battles, and a good showdown at the end, and with twists and turns all the way as well. So the issues with The Rise of Skywalker is that the story felt like they were trying to cram 3 films into one, which was a problem because the film felt like it was being rushed. 1, it's course correction, the movie. 2, it's a MacGuffin movie about finding artifacts. And 3, it's the final battle movie about trying to resolve all the plot lines and in one film. And The Last Jedi barely set up any of the plot points, reveals, or payoffs inside of this film. That means J.J. Abrams, the director and co-writer of this film, had to set them all up himself or rush them. The point is that this film delivered everything you would want in a Star Wars, but as I look back, I felt like it went past. The other problem with me is the screen time for the character Rose Tico. And yes, I wasn't really crazy about her, but I felt in The Last Jedi, but I felt like she's a fine character. I'm not saying she's the best character, but she's okay. She's an okay character. But she got a very small role in The Rise of Skywalker, which I'm sure most of you have heard. So basically, instead of trying to fix her character, to try to improve her character, to make her a better character, they just sort of just left her, gave her a short amount of screen time. I mean, I understand, also, because, there were some issues with, some of the effects and, some of the Carrie Fisher scenes, which is why they had to reduce her screen time. But, I don't know, even though she's a fine character, I felt like she deserved better. Overall, The Rise of Skywalker is a good Star Wars movie that does a decent job of closing out the trilogy, but because it's cramming so much into a single film, it's not as nearly as satisfying as it should be. I think I would give this film an 8 out of 10, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So drop a like in this video Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and peace out. Bye.